Hey guys, welcome back to Tied Up with the Morgans. Today I'm hoping to do a short video. I think I've planned on that a lot and it never happens. Today we're going to do it. I wanted to just show you my compost setup. I'm not an expert at all on compost, but I've been doing it for a few years, maybe like 5 years. And this is by far the best compost I've ever had, this setup. And really, I would say actually the best is probably what's in the chicken run. In the chicken run, I use wood chips. And the reason is, well, one, I just try to keep down any mud. So I like the wood chips in there. We now have a roof on there, so that gets rid of the mud problem. But the wood chips helped. But it's also on a hill. And so the highest, or I should say the lowest part of the chicken run is like 2 feet of wood chips. And that's the way it just stays flat. And so I have some slabs on the one side that keeps all of the wood chips in. And by adding the wood chips, they are constantly turning, they're constantly pooping, and they are the best at making compost. Those chickens, they're always turning, they're always working. So after, I would say once a year, it takes a lot, maybe even every 2 years, but it's a lot of work to get all those wood chips out by hand, just shoveling. I'm gonna actually put a big gate on it, so hopefully we could use like the mini skid or the tractor just to save some time, because digging that out is rough. It's compacted, it's wet, and it's usually finished compost or close to it, but it's a ton of work. Well, anyways, hopefully we can get a gate in there to use some of the equipment we have rather than spending a week shoveling compost, because it's tough. I have to use a pitchfork and it's hard. Anyways, the chickens probably make the best compost. It's a perfect mix, you know, greens, browns, all of that. The setup I had before this one here behind me was I made a 3-bin system, which works for a lot of people. Probably would have worked for me if I put it in a better spot. And I wanted it to look neat. I built it right next to our shed. It was under a big Norway spruce tree, and I thought, like, this is a perfect spot. You don't even know it's there. Kate told me when I first did that, it was like 5 years ago, she said, it's not going to get nearly enough sun. I'm like, it will be fine. It hardly got any sun, hardly got any water, and it didn't work too well. Maybe it did, it just took like 2 or 3 times longer. I would say the biggest change to my compost has been having goats. I had heard that goat poop is great for compost, and it's been incredible. So right here behind me, I'll show you what we're doing now. So this here, I wouldn't say it's the prettiest, right? But this bin, I don't even know what you call it. My cousin Christian had one, and he still uses it, and has all these holes on it, so it gets good airflow. He turns it pretty often, but still, it works really well. And it's nice because it's adjustable. The largest size is right now, which is 500 gallons, and you can make it bigger or smaller, whatever. So the 500 gallons is the biggest. And I got it, I don't even remember how much it was on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description. I love it. It was maybe 60 bucks. I don't remember, but I got it earlier this year. And when I cleaned out the goat barn, I put everything in here. And I also, there's still a little bit left. If you remember that video you saw, I was kind of just dumping it here. Well, this was what I added after that. So I set this up and then have been adding that and mixing in with like other, you know, browns and greens, wood chips, sawdust. So this was the first year, I would say, where I had far too many greens. Normally, I'm always, you know, trying to do some weed eating, trying to cut some grass to get more greens. I always had plenty of wood chips, plenty of sawdust, leaves, stuff like that. And I often, you know, straw, whatever, I never had enough greens. And now with all of the goat poop, I'm in the opposite position where I'm constantly checking it. I'm like, I need more greens, or I'm sorry, I need more browns. So I've been throwing in wood chips or sawdust just to help balance it, because it's getting really hot, very hot. It's crazy. So we'll see. I'm just going to stir this around a bit and we'll see. I bet there's some smoke coming off of it. It's hot. I don't know if it's too hot. I don't have a thermometer in there, but we'll take a look. So I'm just going to poke around here with the pitchfork. And we'll see. I can already feel the heat. I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but there is a lot of steam. It's really working well. The heat is crazy. So what we're going to do today, it's obviously working very well, and I stir it at least twice a week, really as best as I can. But what's happening is it's really only the top part getting stirred. There's no way to really do the bottom. And it's breaking down so well. So what I think I'm gonna do is take this off, move it right to here, and then put everything on the top, on the bottom, and then the bottom on the top, right? We're just gonna kind of flip it upside down, all of this. It'll take a little bit of shoveling, but I think it's worth it because that stuff in the bottom probably needs some better, needs to be turned, needs to be moved around a bit. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna take this off and see how that goes. Get this set up. The way this works, I'll show you. So the way this works is it just has these clips here.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
This is my friend Toad. He's saying hi.
Oh, that's your friend Toad?
Mm-hmm. Hi. My name is the Crawfish.
Poor little guy. So, this is as simple as it is, right? Here and here, you just do that to open that up and everything's gonna fall. The other thing is you have these metal stakes here. I don't remember how many we have, maybe 8. And they kind of stick in the ground to just kind of keep it from looking how it is. And as you can tell, it didn't work too well because there's a lot of weight in there. It's heavy, but we will hopefully have a better setup once we move this around. All right, so I took the metal stakes out, started taking out all those little plastic clips, ran into a bit of a problem. In the beginning, when I set this up, I just didn't know what to expect. Anyways, as I loaded in all of that, it's heavy, we're on a hill here, it started to kind of lean that way. Well, it's fallen over on itself on the bottom 3 clips, and I'm not able to take those clips out because I can't lift 500 gallons of compost. So, should have figured that out in the beginning, I guess. I learned my lesson. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna try to just pull it from here up. You can see I can already start at this bottom corner. See if it'll slide up over, and then I'll be able to pull it out. So we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. There we go. Look at that. It's more like a circle. It does look funny. So I'll show you this. I think this is the right thing to do. I feel like it needs a lot of air and it needs to turn on the bottom there. So let's take a look. So definitely needs to be turned. It's crazy, just this tiny bit right here, how much this weighs. I gotta shovel it off. I can't even pull that. So we'll shovel that out. We will position this right here, then start to put everything in there. All right, got it set up in place now. We are going to shovel everything into there and see how it looks as we go. All right, so I took a break from the compost. I wanted to show you something that's a lot cooler than compost. If you noticed in the video, you could hear power tools in the background, and that was Kate working on this here. So let's take a look what she's been doing. So Kate made short work of this. This is a new chicken coop for our Polish chickens. They don't live with the big girls because they're a lot smaller, so they have their own little run. And they have like a little chicken coop that we got. Where'd we get their chicken coop?
When?
Where?
Wayfair.
Wayfair, really cheap. I'll show you. Let's take a look at the old one first. In here is the Polish chicken coop. They have a little run, and this little coop we got off Wayfair. It was cheap, small. It's perfect for 4 of them. So There's 4 Polish, and there's actually a 5th one here, an Easter egger that was found on the road. A neighbor found. We were never able to find out where she lived, and so we took her in. So there's 5 of them. It's been perfect for them, but Kate wanted to give them a nicer one. And this thing is kind of, it's not built to last unless it's under a fully protected roof, which half of it is. So out with the old and with the new. So yesterday I had a lot of nursery work to do. I had to weed some beds. I had a lot of stuff to fix the cages, the hardware cloth, all of that. While I was doing that, Kate worked on this. So what was your plan here? Did you have a plan?
It's just like simple chicken coop that have the nesting box outside for us to easy access.
Let me see. Let me turn this around. Okay. So this is the nesting box right here. You can tell right there.
Right here.
We're going to put metal roofing on that and metal roof on this. We have the metal roof cut, just a little tin galvanized roof.
We have window right here that we will put on in the winter time.
Yeah, she has an actual window that is fit to there, which is just right here. I'll just show you.
We got that from Facebook Marketplace and people just give it for free. And I got that and thought it will be used somehow someday. And here it is. It will be used for our chicken coop.
And then here's just their little door that they'll go into their run. And this was all red pine other than this and what she used for their little roosting bar, right?
Yeah, it actually like all left over.
Yeah, these here, this was all, none of them were full pieces. They were all scraps from the chicken coop I'm building for the big girls. And this is just what was left. So, yeah. Hardware cloth was all scrap hardware cloth from my tree beds. It looks great. You did this in like 3 hours?
I would say 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
I actually gonna take this out and I want to make the door like open for easy cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah, but right now it stay right there, and when we're done moving, then we will make an actual door over there.
Well, it looks great.
Thank you.
You did this quick.
No plan or anything, just my imagination. That, it should go this way, it should go that way. So that's how it turned out.
I think everyone's going to love it. I just was talking to Kate, taking a break from something else, and I asked her, you should make a video of this. Why didn't you? And she's like, what did you say?
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. And she's like, it's nothing special. I'm like, I think it's really nice. It's a nice chicken coop.
I just don't have the actual plan, like the blueprint.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to say, what to explain.
Plenty of room for 5 little chickens. I wanted to show you here. This is I had no idea how this happened. This is a black oak. And I left it because it's a nice tree. But it was growing among these Norway spruce trees. And then this maple tree, which has to go. But I just noticed when I started this compost video, it was like this. I don't know what happened. I mean, no idea. It's kind of done. So it looks like it was pulled over. I don't know. It's not like it's coming out of the ground. I mean, it was probably reaching for light maybe, and it just, I don't know. I'm not an expert on this stuff. Anyways, here we are. I had to go grab a different shovel up at the house, and that's where I ended up running into Kate. But yeah, we're now going to move all of this into there. It's kind of going to be a little tricky because this kind of, this is heavy, but it needs it, so it'll be good. And I use a lot of compost, not only for the garden, but just the nursery. I am always using compost, always needing finished compost. So this is going to be very essential and save some money if I can always have finished compost. I have some, but not quite enough. So between the goats and the chickens and all the other scraps, all the other cuttings, everything around here, there's just plenty of material, organic material that we can use. And you feel good doing it too. It's nice not wasting anything. So I'm gonna grab my shovel. I left it right here, and we will get that all shoveled into the new spot. Last thing I want to say before I get to digging, shoveling, I'm putting this off, but today's Father's Day. I'm not sure when you'll be seeing this, but more important than Father's Day, today is Kate's birthday. So wish Kate a happy birthday, because she is the best. We love her, and hope she's having a good day. She's spending her day in the humidity making a chicken coop for her babies, her Polish chickens. So that's a good mom. All right, I had to get this on video. So Ty's been helping me. Thea was helping too. She went to take a break. It's going real fast, but I wanted to show. Ty and I are having we are working. It's like a well-oiled machine. The timing of these shovel tosses, it's I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but it's very smooth for a 5-year-old. Ty's a machine. He really is. Ty works harder than I swear some adults. That's not a joke.
Did I say one?
Yeah, go ahead.
My dad's very saying to be outdoors together and then we down together.
He said, my dad's a machine too, and we pick it up together and drop it together. All right, let's go. I really believe Ty is better with a shovel than a lot of kids older than him. That's not to talk down on them. That's not what I'm trying to do. But what I'm saying is Ty has more shovel hours than I swear some teenagers have. And he's only 5, but boy, he's just the type to, he's not gonna watch you do something. He's gonna do it himself. Gonna help, gonna learn why. Always wants to know why. Wants to understand the whole process of what we're trying to do. It works out, he's got the helmet on. He's been riding his balance bike. But I was thinking, normally I'm always worried about hitting him. Now, if I hit him, he's got a helmet. So he'll be safe. That's not my favorite tree.
That's my favorite tree. I wouldn't go climb once when I climb. So high when my dad does it with me.
That's true. He said he can climb high where I can't reach him, and he can. It gets so narrow up in those Norway spruce trees. I can't get up there to get him. Ty, we're crushing this.
We get it on the back.
Yeah, and once we get this more loose, then we can use the yellow shovel. And I'll use mine. And then we'll be able to scoop it. There's a lot of heat coming off of this. It's real nice. It's cooking well. And I think we're gonna be able to fit a lot more. I think just because originally, I don't know. It's just getting thrown in better and smoothing it out as we do it maybe. We'll see. I guess now that I think about it, the problem was before is trying to turn it, right? So we'd have it in position and stable, and then you'd come in with the pitchfork and you're trying to turn it, and in reality you're just kind of messing the pile up, which is okay, but this is a lot more neat than before where it was kind of falling in on itself. Nice, Ty. I mentioned that's Father's Day today, and then I mentioned it's Kate's birthday. But if it's Happy Father's Day is what I'm trying to say. If you're a father, Happy Father's Day.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
This is looking nice.
Come on now. That's me. I said in the house. And I take it a break. A break tightly. And then
Now's a good time where these snow shovels come in. Hey. Kate got, I think, 2 or 3 of these off of Facebook Marketplace. Because we were using one a lot for like cleaning the goat barn.
And then
It's a concrete floor. It's nice to have like a flat shovel like that. So she saw 2 of these, maybe 3 on Facebook for real cheap and got them. And I got one with the wood chips because shoveling wood chips is a lot easier. You can hold a lot more. And then I'll have one down here at the compost and it's perfect. All right, all done. Ty was a big help. Ty, anything to say? Say Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, huh? That's fear.
See ya. I think that's it, guys. We got it moved. This should help it in breaking down. It was breaking down great. It was heating up. But like I said, I think a lot of that on the bottom needed turned. The top stuff was really cooking, but this bottom stuff, I don't know. Maybe it was just as well. It doesn't look as broken down as the stuff that was on top. So we'll see. I think this should work. Maybe if I just do it, like 2 or 3 times a year, I think, and stir it. I've been stirring it, 2 or 3 times a week. But if I do this every couple months, wouldn't be doing it during the winter, but really until then, I think if I do it like 2 more times this year, I think I'll have some great compost by next year. So that's it, guys. That's a little bit of the compost, or a lot of the compost, a little bit of the chicken coop Kate's been doing. And yeah, now we're going to go feed the animals and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, I finished up the compost and Kate's just about done up here. Added just a couple more supports to attach the metal roof to. And then the nesting box.
Ta-da!
Perfect. Nice job, Kate.
Thank you.